I think you got the point. So if it ain't the connect, I won't drop a coin. She's giving interviews with your new artists. It's all to the good. Better finish what you started. I come the hardest. Your DJ, your target. We bout to corner the market like parallel parking. I listen to KC every Monday, B. So you can say she rock nations like Jay-Z. It ain't a thing, G. That's KC to connect. So call up DTF, tell Casey your request. She's the best, how you feel more or less? Are you impressed? Hear what she gon' play next. From 8 to 10, she'll be letting it go. I think it's better you know the Casey the Connect show.
What up, world? It's your girl Casey the Connect. Monte Monday starts now. DJ Exotica is in the building. She's here. She's back. A Queen's Tale. You notice she didn't answer my IG post. Monte Monday's other new. Yeah, she's never on social media. Today we have a huge guest. If you were paying attention, then you'll see she's standing over there. I'll let her introduce herself. Nobody's really watching me because you guys are watching Monica versus Brandy. But we have our own versus battle. DJ Digger, let's go.
It's just one of them days.
It's just one of them days.
When I wanna be your love. It's just one of them days.
DJ Digger.
It's just one of them days.
Got whatever's important from out there because there's a lot of people out there.
What up, they love you trees. We're doing our own versus battle. Monica versus Brandy. Oh.
I took one look at you.
Oh.
And it was plain to see.
Hey.
Come on, Monica, let's go.
We the big big boys.
Hey.
Putting all the pretty girls in the pretty cars down shall not. With rose pockets. Fill 100 shots when I pop it. I feel for you. Rock around on my arm. 20 million Teflon Dawn. God bless. All the D-boys on the rise. With my baby girl by my side.
Someone special for a long, long time. That I can share my dreams. Someone I can call. And every night I'm wishing, hoping that he's only getting closer. I wanna find you, wanna know you, and I just wanna know if someone's out there. Somebody to hold, somebody who cares. I'll do anything about you. Wanna do, I won't let you go. No, no, I'll do anything about you. Wanna do, I won't let you go. No, 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 no. So many
Monday. That was a big scratch, nigga. Give me a little high up. Hi. No, I was saying you could have gave me a little warning that you were scratching. Warning, warning, warning. Welcome to the Who Style and Who Show. It is Monday. I'm having so many technical difficulties, but it wouldn't be fun if I didn't. I got the stand. I try to be so, on point. My stand don't want to work.
Because let me see the stand.
I don't know. I'm sweating from my hands. About to do an outfit change. But I have an amazing guest. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, super excited to be here. I am Laura.
Wait, hold on. Bring that mic. Let's bring it down.
All right.
Put the earphones on your ear.
All right.
Let's hear ourselves.
I got a little trigger happy there.
Hi.
Excitable.
Introduce yourself.
Sure, I'm Laura, and I run a store online called IRREVRENT Minds.
Man, let me just tell you something. Big shout out to you. I saw the tees online. Bethany was wearing them.
Yes.
And I was like, wait, the Babysitters Club.
Yeah, that's definitely been crowd favorite. I brought one for you,
Woo.
which is Stacy runs a drug cartel. So I got a couple of different ones, but that was the one that I had extra.
Thank you so much. Now, please explain to people about your brand and the funny T-shirts that she makes. So
It's basically just for people that have really perverse, twisted sense of humor. So obviously, I think you're among them.
Yes.
Always good to hear. Loved Babysitter's Club growing up. It was definitely a favorite. And, saw the covers of the books and was like, how can I take this and just make it totally ridiculous? And so I made a bunch of tees that had the book covers superimposed with Claudia as a cannibal and these various.
Well, what do you think Ann Martin is saying now when she looks at the? Let me tell you something. I went through the whole entire website when I spotted you on my Explore page. I'm like, please. As soon as I saw the Babysitter Club, I had to DM you. I was like, wow. One, I give you courage because I want you to go on her give us your website. So
it's the www.irreverentmind.com.
Go when you go on there. One of your slogans. Tell them the first thing of your slogan.
It says funny clothes for terrible people. So. So I was just trying to sum it up. I'm like, well, really, 'cause what had happened was I was always trying to find ridiculous tees for my friends' birthdays, and I would be scouring, every corner of the internet, being like, okay, I want this kind of distasteful but funny pop culture shirt for my friend. Could never find it, and then I was like, why don't I just do it? I was got some basic Photoshop skills. Wouldn't be too hard to just make some ridiculous stuff.
When was this idea established? What year?
It was actually just right before the pandemic.
Really?
Which was really great because then I was like, all right, well, weird times. I guess I can voice myself into kind of something to do. So definitely kept me a little sane there. Was getting a little weird in quarantine, making clay sculptures and random.
I was just about to ask you, what was the weirdest thing you did in
yeah.
quarantine?
Yeah, I definitely made a bunch of clay figures of my friends, and then was like, oh, this is normal, and sending them pictures, and they're like, have you lost your mind? Are you okay?
What sign are you?
Capricorn.
Wow, I have you tattooed on my upper right thigh. The GOAT, greatest of all time.
Are you?
Absolutely not. Let's not talk about that story. Once upon a time. No, actually it was for Earl Manigault, the greatest of all time. He's the Harlem Rucker basketball player. That's what originally why I got the tattoo, because they were giving them out free in Vegas. And then I'm like, I'm the GOAT. I am the greatest of all time. LL Cool J winded. That's the year that LL went.
He's actually at the same birthday as me, I think.
Yeah, that's the year. He went on to the Soul Train Music Awards and then named his album The GOAT. I'm just saying.
Okay, so did you planned all of this beforehand?
No,
or did you just justify it with
No, that's why I justify that LL named the GOAT after. Because he was in the booth when we all got 7 people got the tattoo. I'm the only girl. 6 boys got it, and then I was the only girl. So
did everybody get it in the same spot?
No, I thought I was doing we're in Vegas. I'm like the upper right side. Yeah, so I thought I was doing.
Now you're stuck with a GOAT.
Now, but let me all just show everybody how dark this tattoo is. If this ain't branded for life, I don't know. Be careful
I like
when
it.
when you get your free tattoos. Remember, you have to think of this at 80. What am I gonna
I
explain
like
to?
it. Tyler, I might
This-
be getting one.
What will I be? Will this be a goat or will this be like the chin with the sparks gonna be hanging?
Goat?
Oh,
Yeah.
The Billy Goat.
Chinny, chin, chin, yeah.
Yes.
Well, we're in some crazy times right now, and I know that your brand, like you said, people has to be. You have to have a good sense of humor and be open. Let's talk about the Kamala Harris and Biden tea.
Oh yeah, that was kind of after the nomination, and obviously like that was right when the WAP song had kind of written, and I was just like, oh my god, here's this great picture, and I think somewhere on Twitter someone said Kamala maybe has a WAP, and then I just thought it was funny to superimpose, and I got the mask of it.
I have to see this show.
You have to go on her live. We're gonna, hold on one second. We're gonna go to a commercial break while my lovely co-host gets familiar with your brand. DJ Digger on the ones and twos. Let's go.
I will be right back, y'all. I need to see something.
Go to her brand, www. Spell it for her, please. Spell your brand. She's gonna go on your website.
DJ Digger. You dig.
What up, Star? We're doing our own versus battle right now. Brandy versus Monica with DJ Digger on the ones and twos. She's oh no, you're Brandy. She's Brandy. I'm Monica.
Yes.
Are you on it? She's a crazy. I think she's ballsy. That's what I like about her. Oh, isn't there a dance to this? Baby, baby, baby. Who's winning? Call me up right now. 347-721-3161. Who's winning this versus battle? You should be listening to the Who's Starting Who show, so you should know.
I love this one.
Big shout out to ordinary people. I think I need to do mine. We're just ordinary people. This is the brand that I'm wearing today. I have 3 breasts. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Calvin Klein. Always great. Big shout out to Opal for the shirt. Hey, you're wearing a brand. We're over here. We're the product placement show. That's actually my name of my show, to the product placement show. This is Trust None, Watch All. Right? Yep.
Yes.
Hi, look at that. Big shout out to the Who Styling Who model, DJ Digger. Book him. He's not cheap. I looked at his sponsorship package. And not to mention, on Fridays, follow him because he will be giving you face apps. Have you seen that? When the people put like a celebrity's face on this ad.
No, but this sounds amazing.
Oh yeah, you can get very inspired by that. Tell him why you do that, DJ Digger.
I just try to be different on Fridays and get people's attention, so I put my face on celebrities.
I love it.
Yeah, you have to follow him. His last creation was, what was that one? I think it was the hair that did it for me.
I remember what that was. That was something.
Go search and come back and tell us. The funny one, and then, or was it not Lord of the Rings? Something. It's just funny. He has the hair like flip. Look at his face, and then imagine him with like black hair with the flipping.
One day, I did Aquaman the week before last. So,
Maybe these need to be on t-shirts.
You have. That's what I'm saying. You're
Yeah.
feeling inspired. Just give us. Can we just get a little credit? Who's styling? Who came here? Are you familiar with TikTok as well?
I am. Yeah.
Are you on TikTok?
As a millennial, I'm like an old lady using it.
So the
but-
guy was, if you remember, Galaxies of
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Galaxy.
Thank you. We love him.
I did him.
Oh. Can I just ask everybody in this room? Well, she's not familiar with it. You surprised me that you did a TikTok. I saw you said I'm very, very surprised at you.
Let me tell you, it took so much for me to get into TikTok. I kept saying, Dicker, you gotta teach me how to use it, you gotta teach me how to use it. But you know, he be all stuck up in Hollywood. So he didn't want to teach me how to use it. So I had to figure it out on my own. So now I'm loving TikTok.
Honestly, I think that's the hardest part is even starting.
I
I'm too
haven't-
embarrassed to ask someone how to do it. So
I-
I'm just like, forget it. I'm too old, you know. But maybe
We never
I'm
tell our
gonna
age.
do it.
Let me tell you something. I am not on TikTok. I'm on every app. Now,
You're not on
You gotta
TikTok?
be on TikTok.
Give me your phone, I'm downloading TikTok.
I'm not.
Before we leave, I'm downloading. And we're going to do a TikTok together.
Oh, okay.
Tonight.
I'm only doing a TikTok because she doesn't do any other apps except Facebook. And if I thought I was being gangster not being on TikTok. I was gangster, man. She's on TikTok, so I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm copying. What should my name be? Do you have to do your real name or is it?
No, just like your mine is DJ Exotic Mommy.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be.
KC to connect.
Yep, but let's see if I get connected. You know, people are really making a lot of money off of TikTok. It's just when I got established with Instagram,
I know.
here they go with something else, making it like Instagram is not important.
I'm never on Instagram.
I love
Oh yeah,
it.
you said you tagged me. Let me look for it.
Yeah, we were asking her about a Queen's Tale, but back to you. I give you balls because it's very ballsy to put some of the stuff that you put out there. I'm inspired. I'm telling you, you're a fan. I will be probably promoting you every day, going to the site and buying the whole Babies Club series. But that Camilla and Biden with the WAP, that baby added it to buy.
I'll have to bring that one the next time.
If you could put anyone on a shirt that you haven't put on yet, who would it be?
I don't know. That's a really good question.
Besides us.
Yeah, we
Obviously,
should
you
do
guys,
one.
I mean, obviously, you know, the Lord of the Rings, DJ Jigga, I think maybe has to be the next one. But I don't know. I gotta get some new ideas. I'm kind of, you know, need to go back to the drawing board. I'm a little bit, you know, I'm gonna feel very inspired after this.
You should. So now, you don't have one that you know you want to do yet, but what is up next for the brand? Because you just started, so
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm really just trying to get my footing and just really making it up as I go along, you know, as one does. And, you know, I think Etsy obviously has like a pretty good, you know, marketing channel and everything, but just reaching out to people that like it, and I'm finding, you know, the coolest people that happen to have, you know, terrible sense of humor also, and like love all these
I don't
things.
think we have terrible
Or
sense
like,
of
you
humor.
know,
I think we just think we can
unconventional.
laugh.
Yeah.
We're in some really bad times
Yeah,
right now.
right.
If you can't laugh at the things that are going on,
Right.
then we can't. Like,
Yeah.
because it's like,
You have to have a sense of
you
humor.
have
right
to.
now.
And if why can't we support you, but we could support other T-shirts that are equally as offensive? And I'm like, I don't think yours is offensive. I just think it's creativity on different mind level.
Well, I appreciate that.
If I could design a shirt for you and your brand, it would probably be like the world and like different like drugs falling out the sky, like a crazy person, the homeless man right there on the Upper West Side, and like the ladies coming out of her house, because you see all the people that live, you know, they put all the homeless shelters on the Upper West Side. So
didn't even know that.
exactly. So like now you're just walking around the streets and it's just so much different craziness. So I would just put like the world, and you know how everybody's just like in their own different world. So you'll see like one, like you could be TikToking, I'm on Instagram, he's DJing, you know what I mean? Like somebody else is the naked cowboy in the middle of Times Square. That's like what
You know what's fun? Well,
Yeah, say it.
We're trying to come up with a concept of a video for all my shows. And I like that. Maybe one show will be doing a TikTok. See, you are
Host styling who?
Styling who?
Let's bring back. What was the other thing that everyone was doing for like ever? That we just stood. Digga, I need you. What was that? The mannequin challenge.
Yes.
I'm so happy that's over. That probably was like the shortest thing people did. People were just standing there.
And you're like, hello? What's going on?
What's your
I missed that
website?
one.
Oh.
Thank God.
I'm not even.
Mask, too, doing the mannequin, the mastican.
Oh, right. We went through some really crazy things. So your boyfriend supports you. That's
Your
great.
husband, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, he's tied to
husband.
this one,
That's another shirt. Show you how I got the ring. That'd kind of be funny, like a flip.
With the Lord of the Rings.
They got Gollum though. They got him.
Precious.
They got him.
Mics. Everyone has to hold the mic to their mouths and speak in it because
Sorry.
I know. You know what's funny about this mic though? Because I feel like it's so close that I want to put my head back because it's like.
Yeah.
Sorry, husband. Close
Oh
your
no,
eyes.
I was thinking the same thing.
I'm like, hello. This is the who. I just feel like my mouth accentuates bigger because it's like
Because
right.
you're talking into the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
What are the price ranges on some of the different T-shirts?
Yeah, I mean they're all pretty reasonable. I try to keep them pretty low, so like 20, like that one's probably like 20 something, like
20 something.
That's good
22,
now.
I think.
Because now people are charging $40 and $50 for T-shirts.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So that's really good.
Yeah, no, I try to keep the prices low, what I would pay for it. I don't want to make it anything too crazy.
Right.
Okay.
Well, I like it. I just took a look at your Instagram. I didn't go to the website, but I looked at your Instagram, and I like it. It's catchy.
Thank you.
What's your
I don't
favorite
like
one
too
so
much
far?
anything.
She likes nothing.
I don't remember the name, but it was the WAP.
Yeah, the wild one. That's the Camilla Biden and the Joe.
Oh wait, it was another one that I saw that I was like, this is funny with the sugar baby, sugar daddy.
Oh, it's Stacy finds a sugar daddy.
Yes, because she had diabetes, so that's kind of funny.
That's why I thought it was funny.
Together. Oh my
That's
God.
why I thought it was funny because she had diabetes and you put that she found the sugar daddy.
I know, but the funny one also, I'm telling you, my favorite is the series because I'm a diehard Babysitter Club, and they have the new show on Netflix. So now, have you watched the new season?
I heard it was
Oh my gosh!
What's the Babysitter's Club?
They redid it in this time. So now these kids are very, very rude because remember back then they didn't really were vocal to their parents. Now they're very out there. The mom got remarried. Every story, but it's just more modernized now.
Are they TikToking?
They're not TikToking, but Marianne is half black and half white. And the original Babysitter Club, everybody was white, and then they only had the new girl, the junior girl. So we have two. So I was excited about
I'm
that.
gonna check it out.
Big
I
shout
don't
out,
even know.
big shout out to the Babysitters Club. Don't come after us, because we love you guys. This is all just in pure humor, okay? And another favorite one of mine is when Claudia and her grandma. That was funny.
Oh, yeah. Claudia kills her grandma for insurance.
Now listen, everybody knows why this is hilarious. Claudia couldn't even fathom life without her grandmother, so she would never do that. That is so funny. Trust me when I tell you, my next $100 I'm gonna have every single T-shirt, and I'm wearing them on Mondays. If you could have any celebrity in the brand, who would it be?
Oh, man. I gotta go with Larry David. I love Larry David.
If people don't know who Larry David is, they're
I
like,
mean, he created Seinfeld. He's like a really.
That would be a cool. Why don't you put him on a shirt?
I should.
Or put him in the middle of all the Seinfeld cast, because no one would probably know who he is.
Who he is.
Like, what is it called? The Last Supper, but with this. But with
Oh
this.
my God.
That was a good one. Now that one was a good one. I must
All right,
say.
you're getting full credit for that one.
That was that's not, because I would actually buy that because that girl, what's her name? Can't think of her name right now.
Elaine.
I have Elaine tendencies.
You have Elaine tendencies, really.
Come on, it's for radio. I just wanted to be accepted, nigga. Nobody said anything about your face swapping, so you give me what, I don't know. Can I just tell you who you should do next week? I don't know, but I just gonna think about it. No, because now I want to do it. I'm not copying, but I just think we should do all something as who's styling who. So if we're gonna do TikTok, we'll let you have your face swapping thing.
Yeah.
We'll do TikTok. We should do a funny one, all of us. Okay, so now I renamed 2 T-shirts for you. I'm excited. I'm part of the creative design team, and now you said Larry Davis, right?
David, yeah.
Davis. They take our last name, so give them an S.
Right.
Any female?
No. I didn't think about that one.
Okay, call. DM me and I'll say it on a future show.
Yeah.
Do you have any shout outs? Anybody you want to, just say hello to about the brand?
Yeah, I mean, obviously everybody that supported me up until this point, thank you guys for having me on. This is fantastic. Obviously shout out to Tyler who's supporting me through
Hi
all the
Tyler.
weird
What
stuff.
sign is he? Because what sign are you? Sit. Come. Come.
Do
Sit.
you have another tattoo to show us?
No, but what's your shirt? What are you wearing?
This is also part of
This was
it was a limited
from the shop.
edition when Jeffrey Epstein killed
This is
himself.
from Jeffrey Epstein's mansion. It's a picture of Bill Clinton in the Monica Lewinsky dress.
Wow,
This
because
was
he was
hanging
on the
on
list.
He was on
He lists on the seat.
So when you say trust no one,
Yeah, trust no one, watch all.
these guys are all sick.
Yeah. Can we talk about that? 39 people, 39 kids found in a trailer in Georgia, and nobody's talking about it. No one.
Crazy.
I don't know why. Why do we not talk about that? That's like one thing we just don't talk about.
Because there are people like this involved.
Exactly. Sorry, Ellen.
Yeah, sorry.
You know what? I wanted to say it, but I said I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
This is not a behave show. Come on, you're acting like... Did you get saved? Did she get...
Ellen live.
No, we're not letting Ellen
But if
live.
you're going to go with Ellen, what happened to Oprah? Like,
Let's go. I never said take...
Oh.
I saw the ankle monitor. They tried to do a whole challenge behind it.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, look, I don't got nothing. I don't have nothing.
Yeah.
You got enough money to make it all disappear. That's where TikTok comes in. Like, they did their own edited standing there. Gail's like, no, not my friend. I'm like,
your friend. Yeah, her. Your friend. Your friend.
don't point at me. She didn't put me on. That is not
my godmother.
Oprah is everything. She's everything I want to be, but not if you were on the list.
Right.
I wonder if I'm on a list.
So what do you think about the whole Wayfair Amazon thing with naming
Oh,
it?
come on.
What do you like? What is your take on that? Because that was kind of crazy. Because I thought it was like something people were photoshopping. I'm like, this can't be real.
No, first of all,
but I looked at it myself, and I'm like, oh.
First of all, that woman got billions of dollars to ex-wife. That was for a reason.
Yes.
You can't take nobody. You can never take a man's fortune like that unless you know something.
You know something.
It's too much. But he got. She'll never have to work again. And then pettied and donated it to all the black colleges. There's an underline in that. I feel like he must have.
that part of it.
Yeah, think about that.
Yeah,
think about
that
that.
really quick.
He could have donated to
The
dogs.
39 kids, stuff like that. I always thought that's why they put that stuff out there, so that you wouldn't pay attention to the real stuff.
Well, they kind of try to write it out off as like a crackpot conspiracy. Like, oh yeah, like they're just saying that because it was named after missing kids. But then, like, I didn't really hear anything about what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, it's out there. It's out there. The planes talking about how that's why so many people want to quit Amazon because they're saying that the kids were on the. I mean, this is alleged. I'm not one. Don't come shooting down my thing. I mean, but it's out there, social media. So before you ban my page, because they pick one person to make an example out of. So I stand behind it though. I don't really care. Y'all don't pay none of my bills. So, but don't. You know what's so crazy though? Did you hear how? And Victoria's Secret is going out of business. Do you know that they had trackers in our bras?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah, they even showed opening the tag, the tag, and then you see the little tracker inside the tag.
What does the tracker do?
It finds, it tells us where we're at, and then they come snatch us away from our families and homes. It's crazy, and it gets. You see how the room gets very, because now you start thinking about it, and as much as you try to like make jokes, and not even about that, just about the irony of the world we're in, how our politicians could see. I'm telling you, there's a show that I watched that of course they took it off, Homeland. If you watch Homeland with Claire Danes, that show right there, I used to be, when 9/11 hit, that's why I wasn't that scared. I was like, oh, they predicted that on
Homeland. That Homeland is like also was kind of the catalyst for making this, because me and my friend and I, we were obsessed with Homeland, and we used to always do that scared face that Carrie would do when she would like go manic. She'd be like, I missed something once, I won't do it again. And
Did you see? You saw it all the way to the end.
I couldn't get into the last season, and I've been like refusing to watch the last season.
Oh, so I won't tell you if you
know
do.
Solomon's died.
No.
Okay. All right.
But they were negotiating with the Taliban in the show right around the time
that-
in real life, they were negotiating with the Taliban.
They show us. You know what's so crazy about Homeland is that they show us that was really going on, and it makes you just say, "Oh, that's why this is trending," and we're not. Because while this is something else is happening, they done blew up. They done sent the spies in. Like they're literally in Congress. They're in the White House. They're foreign. What are they? They're spies. They're traitors. All right, and they're like this. Yeah, we're gonna sign this bill, and as long as you do this, and we won't bomb this. Yeah, we're gonna kill this person, but you just give 10 of our people back, and you can have this one guy.
Yeah.
What was it? Ghani or Makani? Yeah, but we're gonna use our own words because we don't. This is all alleged.
Was the original bad guy.
Yeah, but you won't feel the way it ends. It's like okay because. A little bit. I don't want it to go off. It just is like she went through some shit, Carrie. Carrie went through. I don't even love America that much. No. I don't think anybody loves America as much as Carrie did. Yeah. So shout out to her.
She doesn't even care about her
her own child,
son, daughter.
Yeah, like she gave up her own child to like save America. Yeah, so follow us on social media. Yeah, if my page is down today, it's her fault.
It is not my fault.
Yes, it
because
is.
My page is on the verge of coming down too. I gotta keep telling people, can you check my page to see if it's still on?
I'm sorry.
Instagram.
My
She's on Facebook.
Oh.
She has a couple of Facebook pages.
Oh, yeah.
She goes to jail a lot in Facebook. At first, okay, you want to hear a funny story about us? So, because we just met, literally. We're like a month. This is probably like our month anniversary. He's my DJ. I've known him for a very long time. She was sitting over there. I'm very good on energy and people.
Yeah.
She was paying my show a little bit of attention because remember she said she doesn't really like stuff. So she was sitting over there in the corner. So I go, hey, come on. She's like, I'm like, oh, okay. So then Digga starts playing. I can't really list her whole resume. It's too long. We only have a couple more minutes left. So she also manages artists, TV, music, you name it, she does it. Director, all that. I didn't know none of that. I just was like, hey, come sit down. Like, you're so cool. Like, another girl, we could just chit-chat. 4 shows from 8 to 10. She don't come sit down till 9:30. When I say something, we're talking, like, actually, ironic, the guest is outside that was on our show talking about all these different things. And she says something. I say something. She goes, oh, no. I have to talk now. And then she talks. Come to find out. Are you ready for this? That I don't know. I'm just like, oh, hey, come on. She gets on live. Everybody I know knows her. 483 other people who know her. Everybody was waiting for her to come back. Apparently, I didn't know where she was going. I looked to the left. She gives out awards. Like, that's one of the awards that she has, like a whole award show. So I'm like, oh, okay, but you didn't want to come and sit down and say all this when we were.
Right.
So she's like, down her lives go boop, boop, boop. Oh, Casey, that's so go. Y'all know each other. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I did it right. See, I can spot talent in the room. I knew she was somebody. I didn't know exactly who she was, but I knew. Then this is why you shouldn't smoke because it affects your brains years later. He tells me a whole story about his sister and everybody, their family. Mind you, she comes back the next time, and then I'm like, yeah. So, Digga, how's your sister? She's like, what are you? I'm like, oh yeah, sorry. So they're related. They're brother and sister.
Wow, okay, you buried the lead on that one. Yeah.
See? Only on the Who Style and Who show. You never know. Who do you think is older?
I don't want to get in trouble on this.
Okay, just don't answer.
Yeah.
No.
Yep, he's older.
Oh.
If she says so. Keep my mouth shut.
Nah, they're so cool. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, it just really worked out. So it's so cool. So now when he does, because he does my show 2 times a month, She comes when she's available because she's so booked and busy, never on Instagram, only on Facebook. And TikTok now, which I was gonna say something on social media, but my grammar sucks. So if I say one second, I'm like, oh, Kalia. So I was like, I'll just DM her and talk to her face to face. But and all those that are wondering why she has come back, like this is what your 4th time. Yeah. I don't know. Ask her because remember she don't really like to do stuff. So we're treating. And if you don't see her here, she does have other things. Like it's not like, you know, I don't want nobody to start the rumor that, oh, I knew, because you know they have a bet going to see how long we can be friends or even.
Of course there is.
They're gonna, and that's how you know people are negative. They're putting the whammy stuff on us. Like that's why I was like,
I should just rig this. Whatever the bet is, you just.
We don't know. It's just demon people. That's why I let me say something. I love women. In general, okay, this is now, I'm not gay. I just like to empower women. But I think that when certain people have a criteria or, you know, like a stigma about them, like she's a boss. So me, I am a boss, but people are like, yeah, she's more like, you know, the crazy boss. Right. She's more of the mean boss. Like,
I am not. You know what's funny? Somebody that works with me earlier was like, what did he call? Something he called me, and I was like, what? And he was like, what do you not want me to do today?
I mean, she's very different. See, but you need people like that that keep you on your toes. You know, it's good to affirm it. Like when she speaks, people listen. When I speak, they have to start praying because they're like, oh, what is she gonna do? Is she gonna have a tantrum? Because I'm very passionate. I'm a Taurus. I wear my emotions on my sleeve. And then I pray about it, and then I make sure it's up in my head. You know, I always wanted to have a T-shirt line, but I'm too lazy. So when I saw your brand, I know.
Why don't you have a
Let's collabo. Let's
who feature on there?
Yes, I love you. I just wanted to wait for her to say it and not me feel pushy. I'm not a pusher. Mean Girls, we could do pusher. You're a pusher. She's a pusher. No, but I want to thank you for coming up. I actually left a bottle of wine for you. Hold on, let me get it. I never give presents. I'm all sweating in my butt. That's all that.
So while she's doing that, while she's doing that, the people that are tuned in, I want you to give your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, website, everything.
It's just The Irreverent Minds, so IRREVERENT.
Yes.
I'm like, I needed my spell check there for a second. Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, and then the show is just IRREVERENTMind.com. So yeah, thanks guys for having me. This was super fun. I mean,
is this your first radio interview?
Yeah.
Yes, we popped the cherry. We have popped the cherry.
And now it's gonna set the bar so high that I'm gonna like think all these other ones are gonna be fun, and they're gonna be like, whoa.
They're gonna be like, why? You said yes, to be honest. I was just like, oh, I don't know. Maybe that might weird her out. So I didn't want to talk.
No, not at all.
So I didn't want to say too much and not enough. So
we teased it out just enough.
I'm like, you have commercials and things like that. Like, what are you using right now for advertising?
I've just been like reaching out to like a couple of random influencers or people that like happen to like my shop, and then sending them product just so they can post about it. But also just using like the Etsy ads, which aren't great. But yeah, I mean, I'm still pretty bare bones right now.
If you could give a new brand some advice, because you're a new brand yourself, what advice would you give them?
I would say, I mean, this is just probably good advice for me in general, but like, don't kind of spend above your means, because I feel like the first thing I did when I was, you know, really starting to explore this was like, oh, I need this, and then I was like, I'm gonna be fucking broke, like, you know what I mean? So I feel like it just is good to, you know, start with a small amount and then gradually build your way up, and it doesn't have to happen overnight, and as you kind of get more of a following, you'll get more traction. It doesn't need to like, you know, you don't need to have the nicest posts. I mean, of course, the chicken and the egg situation, like if you have nice posts, then people will come.
It's starting off good. I see you have models. You don't just have the clothes laying on the bed taking pictures.
Yeah.
So you're starting off really well.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So.
I wish you the best success. Remember, you never forget your first. So we're together.
We done popped that cherry.
We just had a threesome. Me, DJ Exotic. I mean, mommy, look at her name. I mean, that says it all, right? Me, I'm just Kalia Clark, aka Casey the Connect. We have Mitch marching on the check-in. If you don't know him, he's amazing. Actor, you name it all. Director, man behind a lot of different things. So, hey, thank you. What up, CEO Diego? Money Under Pressure on the check-in. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're tuned into the Who Style and Who show. You better be watching me, not Monica. Brandy. I want to thank you also, too. Please feel free to come back because now, you're here. We're in collaboration. Yeah, actually.
I have a lot of stuff going on, too, so.
Yeah, she has movies. You could do movie placements, TV placements.
I'm all about it.
I have actually today it launched. I have my own Roku.
Oh, look at this! You see, you find things out on the Who Style and Who show.
I have a magazine. So
really?
Extreme Radio. Tell them about it.
Yeah, radio. I have pretty much everything. So we will definitely stay connected.
Yeah.
We have to do a song. Because this is her first radio interview, so I want to sing to you. Thank you for coming. No. You're super dope. The vibe is great. I know you could have said no and you didn't.
You could have said no. I got to watch the verses with Monica versus Brandy.
We're not going to keep giving them plugs because they're not watching us. No, we are. It's Monica and Brandy Day. You could have been anywhere in the world, but give them your social media one more time.
It's IRREVRENT Minds. And
why'd you come up with that name, though, before you leave?
I feel like a lot of people have described my humor as irreverent.
Okay.
Just totally out there, not necessarily the most appropriate.
Did you lose any friends when you started the brand?
I'm sure I have. Maybe I haven't noticed, but
Actually, somebody did DM me and they were like, "Hey, what is this website?" There was a kid I played hockey with this guy.
wait, what?
Yeah, remember Sean did? He's like, "Who
Oh,
is
yeah,
this?" And I'm
yeah.
like, "Oh, that's Laura's story." He's like, "Oh, I guess I'll follow her." I was like, "Okay, that's a pretty good voice."
Yes. We just came up with an idea for you guys on your Instagram Live TV. You guys should do a podcast because it's like you're like the modern day. He says, she say. You say one thing, then he agrees. You don't know what he say. You're like, who? What? What? I ask a question. He knows all the answers.
All the answers.
And you're just like, oh, okay, well, yeah. So it's a unisex brand too, obviously, since your husband's wearing it. How long have you guys been married?
4 years.
Next week, yeah.
Happy anniversary! I feel a little Tony tone coming on. Tomorrow will come and girl I can. Do you know who they are? Do you know who Tony and Tone are? Who's your favorite? What kind of music do you guys listen to?
God, I'm like a 6-year-old dad. Like the kind of music I listen to, but I like it all. I mean, I'll listen to whatever. But a lot of classic rock.
Yeah, the Allman Brothers.
Grateful Dead, Hippies at Heart. So.
That's another t-shirt. You bring back the... I'm going to just send you my whole thought process. Oh, look, this is for you guys. Happy anniversary from the Who Style and Who show. It's your anniversary. Are you a soprano or an alto?
Huh?
Are you a soprano or an alto?
I'm an alto.
Oh, I can't sing at all. I'm the alternate at my church. But just listen to the first verse. This is to you guys. And let's sing. It's our anniversary today too.
It's our anniversary too. It's like a month.
I think so. Look on your page. Let's see. Because you don't ever post, so I have to check my page to see because I post everything. Anniversary. What up? It's my anniversary. They're sitting there like, yeah, this could work. We might just make a joke out of this. Yeah. Oh, look, he spit her around.
That was so sweet.
It's really my lashes though. I better pause. This was one of my If I Ever Got Married songs. If I ever had an anniversary. If I can have an anniversary to date someone longer than the time that you said, that's you 90 days.
90 days.
No, that's a whole nother show, representation. We're not liking this little thing that I bought.
Because you keep screwing it or something.
All right. Talk about the odd couple that we're not. Laverne and Shirley. Which one? I don't know. I think I'm Laverne.
Yes, you would be Laverne, I would be Shirley.
And for the odd couple, you're definitely Felix. I'm Oscar. Oh no, you're Oscar. I'm Felix because I'm definitely out there a little bit more. She's like, why did you do this? I couldn't even put up. Look, notice I bought. Let me just tell you a funny story. Shout out to T-Mobile because you will be getting a call from me. I just did a whole tablet thing. Which look. Am I on Facebook Live? No, I am not. Because this tablet that they just told me worked and did everything, and then she tells me something about some other thing I'm supposed to be on. We're not going to say it out loud because I didn't know about it. Or I did and I didn't probably pay attention. Listen, a lot's going on, ladies and gentlemen. I just survived Corona. I'm still here. I didn't have it. Wait, I should have said that. I survived Corona. They're like, ooh. That's what, they're like, mask up. Hold on. No, I meant survive it. We're in phase 5 now, right?
Yes. Phase 5.
So we're like, okay, until the winter time, and I pray that we're not back locked up.
They're trying to take us back down.
Really? Okay, I missed that.
allowed to open the studio back up?
We came back. When did we come back, Digga? May, like the last week of May, because they opened like the 15th, and I wanted to see if anyone died the first week back, and then since we didn't have no cases, we didn't have any cases. We didn't have any cases, so I was like, all right, I'll come back. And nothing happened to me, so that's when everybody came back. Notice, there was only like 3 shows. They were like, oh, Kalia's back. We back. So y'all, if Kalia could, I didn't dance today, so hold on, we're gonna have a whole dance montage break. But again, thank you for coming. Any shout outs you want to give to anybody?
Yeah, I want to give one up to my wife.
Y'all
look so sweet.
Can I find me, who's the brother? Single still or no? Are you an only child?
No, I'm the oldest of 3.
Oh yeah.
She is too, actually.
The oldest of 3. Where did you guys meet? Here in New York?
We met in college, actually.
Oh wow.
UMass, yeah. Go Minuteman.
Actually, funny story, Tyler was Sam the Minuteman, our mascot. Yeah, he was a giant, like, Revolutionary War soldier, and he used to skate around wearing it. It smelled terrible.
Oh, she loves you.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
That is so funny. The reason why I was laughing so loud because you just never know the type of people you're gonna meet, and they're so cool, and I'm thankful. If you just tuned in, listen, I got my shirt. If you just tuning in, missed the interview, follow me, YouTube it, Who's Styling Who, episode 1454. Tag and give them your social media and where they can find you. One more time, the name of the brand.
The Irreverent Mind. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, not on TikTok, but who knows, maybe after today.
For a couple more weeks.
And we are definitely going to set you up with some advertisement and.
That's what she does. She does all of that. I'm just the person who connects everybody. She handles all the business. She connects and handles business. I'm getting there, you know. I'm ADD, CDD. Yeah, like if I could just find team, tell everyone about me. And then I'll tell everybody about you. But first start with me. Shout out to E Styles. Farewell, my friend. Off to bigger and better things. I'll see you in 3 months. That's my Judy. I want you to follow this amazing brand. Let me say it with me because I'm the worst when I speak. My grammar. Irreverent. You see? Mind. If your mind is not like that, like us, funny. I'm a drug cartel. You guys didn't even. Can I just tell you this? Out of all the shirts she could have picked in the world, she knew this one would represent me the best. Babysitters Club. Big shout out to the Evening Experience. I am watching you, sir. You're getting some really great interviews. You could have been anywhere in the world, but I'm sure you're listening to Brandy and Monica versus battle.
Yes. Oh, who's winning?
I know. Call me up 347-721-3161. I'm saying right now because everybody's saying that Brandy has the better catalog than Monica.
No,
I don't think that. I'm just telling you what the people
Who said that?
Some people on Instagram.
You mean the people that was doing in like 2002?
Yeah, like a lot of people like, oh, Brandy's gonna smoke Monica. I think this is probably gonna be one of the best battles in history because they've got some stuff. Like Monica, 15, they're both the same age and they've been putting out albums.
Yeah, but you got Moesha.
True. Ooh, she had a whole. But Monica didn't act. Monica was holding guys down though. She Shout out to C Murder. Oh, E Style says Team Monica.
Ooh, Monica looks good.
Let me see. Show the camera. What song is that? Name it. If you could name this record that I don't know about, about me, I love you. See, mad. Okay, we're going to a commercial break. I want to thank you guys for coming out. I'm gonna rock out with the versus battle. Let's talk about what they're wearing, honey. Yes, Monica.
You see that?
Yeah, best dressed Monica, and I'm Monica. Thank you. Brandy says she's very spiritual lately, so I know she's going through colors pattern. Don't leave yet. We gotta take pictures. Who's styling who? You're like part of the co-host team right now. And I want to thank you again for coming out. What up, M Spectacular? Thank you for letting me pop your radio cherry.
Yes.
We are together forever. I'm sorry.
I'll never forget you.
I'll never forget you.
Every time you go on radio now, you're gonna be like, oh, that was boring.
Yeah, because
I know, I am. I'm gonna be like, I didn't
they're
really
not
know
fun. But
that.
watch this. Trust and believe. After today, to go check your DMs, all these people are going to want to be, oh, hi, can I interview you? Call me. I'll make sure to wean you out of the ones that will boring your time. Thank you for coming on the Who's Styling Who show. You're awesome. I can't wait to change into my shirt right now. I've been starving myself, so I think it'll work. Who's Styling Who? Mamante Mondays, DJ Exotic, Mommy in the building. And my
I take
face
over
off.
every other Monday.
Face off. I mean, face swap. Who's Styling Who? We'll be right back.
You all that 2 things, but it's not lost.